Welcome to Championship Day of the ACHA Division II Regional Tournament. It's a Saturday afternoon. We're broadcasting live from the Weber County Ice Sheet. They call it the Ice Sheet on the campus of Weber State University. My name is Steve Coleman. I'm the regular play-by-play guy for Utah State Aggies ice hockey. My son Lane, as always, runs the camera. Lane and I do this together as a hobby for a couple of different reasons. We love the kids, we love the game, and we know there are parents out there who want to see their kids and enjoy college hockey. On the broadcast with me also today, Mitch Slott, I believe his name is. He's the regular play-by-play guy for for Weber State. This is his first season of broadcasting, and I needed him yesterday. I was out for the 2 games yesterday evening, so Mitch filled in and then decided he wanted a little bit more, so he's back this afternoon.
It was a tough choice, Steve. It was a tough choice.
It's the first time in 6 years that someone other than myself was broadcasting on this Aggie Blue Ice YouTube channel. So, I know there were a lot of people that were happy to have you on there. You go ahead and give your pregame warm-up, buddy, and I'll be right back.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, we got 2 really good teams tonight, Steve. Williston yesterday played well against Grand Canyon. They took a commanding lead, held on to that lead for the vast majority of the game, but Grand Canyon, as I reported yesterday, just didn't want to give up, and they kept battling back, and made a game of it in the third period. And on the opposite side of the ice, here to your left as you're looking at the screen, Denver, they had to come back from behind. They went down early 3-0 against Colorado and then just battled back in the third period and tied up the game, had 4 unanswered goals if you include the goal in overtime yesterday. And that's what brings us to this matchup right now. Talking with the coaches earlier, everybody seems to be ready. They've gotten their rest. They've done what they've needed to do prior to the game in order to be ready and have this good play into national game today here on Saturday.
So the winner of this game and the winner of the next game coming up at 7 o'clock, which will feature the UNC Bears from Northern Colorado and Dakota College Bottineau. The winner of each of those 2 games will head to the national tournament in 2 weeks in Columbus, Ohio. By way of announcement, we've changed our view today. We're upstairs in the rafters here at the ice sheet, and we're running off the Wi-Fi. It's a little bit shaky, and therefore we have scheduled a backup broadcast. If things were to crash here on the Wi-Fi, we're going to switch over to a hotspot. That means we'll switch over to our backup scheduled game. They're going to have a national anthem coming up here, and then they'll announce some starting lineups. Denver was a game that we broadcast yesterday on the play-by-play that I was here for. They played a very strong CU team. CU had a 3-goal lead after the first period. Then they made a goaltender change, and that goaltender shut out CU the rest of the way through the next 2 periods and into overtime, and DU put in the overtime winner on a very exciting game. I'm sure you already mentioned that UNC went into overtime last night. After the meetings I had, I flipped on the channel and saw the last period and the overtime of that game. And UNC, always strong, always played good physical hockey, and able to come away with a victory.
Yeah, that was
I don't know how the puck went in, buddy. It was I couldn't tell. It just kind of from the corner, just kind of dribbled into the net.
Yeah, it was playing. You had several guys down low at the goal line there, and pass was centered by, I believe it was Norris, and Hebel.
It's kind of dribbled into the net.
Yeah.
For those of you watching on the broadcast there on YouTube, go ahead and give us a shout out if you have good audio and video. We'd like to know. So if we need to make some adjustments, give us that shout out. They are announcing starting lineups. In goal for Williston, number 1, Aaron Romerill. And at the other end of the ice, number 30, Let me see, buddy. I don't know if I have a name for that goaltender.
That's Alex Medeiros.
Oh, that's the guy that came in. Medeiros came in relief yesterday and shut out CU down the stretch. We welcome all Williston fans on our broadcast today. For those of you who are Williston fans and more interested in the broadcast performed by your scratched players, they are broadcasting that game for you. We gave up the hard wire down low close to the ice, and you're more than welcome to join them over there. Or you can stay here if you'd like. For DU fans, I guess you could try and find that. I don't even know where they're broadcasting, but we're happy to have any and all DU fans here with us as well. It is National Anthem break. Hello to you too, Josh. Enjoy the game here today, buddy. I might as well go ahead and mention that my body decided it wants to have asthma for a couple months out of the year, so I'm going to try not to cough on you, but this dry air is about ready to kill me. And, of course, it has to be during hockey season in the dry winter air. New for our broadcasting this year, we've had the score clock, so we're going to force Mitch to hit the stop and start.
I'm going to try not to mess that up too much.
Start and stop is all it is, pal.
Yeah. But sometimes, in hockey things get exciting. And,
Why do you think I can't do it? I can't talk and keep score at the same time. DU controls that opening face-off, and it's Kiernan who rifles it into the Williston zone, but they're going to take it away. But their pass is errant and right back into their own zone. A battle for it there. It is Sun, who had a good game yesterday for DU, was in on a lot of plays. He'll swat the puck across the ice, and it's picked up by Kiernan. He'll rifle it back in. And loose in front, they send it side of the net, backhand score, and DU's on the board. Within the first minute of the game, DU takes the lead.
That's a good, quick, early strike by DU there, Steve.
Hey, I've seen Williston play tough hockey. This may be a little bit of a surprise, but Williston, this will be interesting to see how they react. I've seen them, like I said, play some tough hockey. DU, another face-off win, the second of the game. They're 2 for 2. This time, it's picked up in that defensive zone behind Medeiros. And out of the zone on a miscue. Williston's going to pick it up in their defensive end, though. Some good supporting help there from Gruska. But now it's taken by DU. It's going to be a breakaway, straight in, forehand, backhand, score! And DU, 1 minute in, they have a 2-goal lead.
Wow, that was a good little breakaway he created with his foot speed there to beat that defender and put it behind, and a good move on the goaltender too, going forehand, backhand, and then he went top shelf with that.
And Gandy, who also had a fantastic game yesterday for DU, probably their best player yesterday, extends the lead to 2, 1 minute in. Williston needs to settle in here. Got some puck control going. If they're going to give it away to DU again, they'll drift it forward. And a beautiful poke check there by Hoffman. And they'll change direction into the zone now with puck possession. The Tetons, they'll drift it into the corner and dig away on it there. It's on the stick of Mezik, M-E-Z-I-K. He'll send it to the point, but it's not held in. It'll end up all the way down near Romril, but it is an icing. I thought that was off a Tetons player. But clearly DU, the reason for the whistle. DU, what a hot start.
Yeah, you can't ask for anything more if you're Denver at this point.
DU on a second effort, able to clear the zone. That'll come down. And it's picked up behind Romril. He'll come near side. With speed is Hilly. Hilly gains the blue line. Sanders has a player there, but he's tied up. There's going to be a penalty on the hook. No choice. He had to tie up his man. He was right in front of the goaltender. Would have been all alone. He'll go to the box. Oh, they're going to put them both in. I don't like it.
So I got some numbers for those two goals, Steve. The first goal scored at 30 seconds in, 15 from DU, from number 12 and number 8. And then the second goal at 1 minute in, number 22 from number 5.
So they put both players in the penalty box. I thought it was going to go one way. Offsetting penalties. We'll have some 4-on-4 skating on the big ice here at the Ogden ice sheet. And it is Winkle who just punched it into the DU zone, and DU with possession. They're going to carry it across the blue line in the high slot. Shoot, kick, save. And a good one by Romril, because that was a good shooting position for the DU skater. Loose puck again in front. That's picked up and worked forward by Novi. And Novi's going to pitch it off into the corner. Still Novi back on it. Plenty of room to skate, and DU doing just that. Draw pass and another save, Romril. What a pass. That was another fantastic play there by Kukas. Hustling off the puck is Winkle. He's going to get there first behind the net. This will come to the point. Open man was across ice, but the puck tangled up in his skates, and the Tetons player Kuhn forced to retreat. Winkle's going to send it in on a cross ice dump. The Tetons will make some changes here. Still a minute of 4-on-4 skating to go. And on the puck is Kaufman. Has it poke checked off his stick, but DU recovers. They'll play it back into their own zone. Hustling after it there is Sun. I wish my name was Sun. I love that. Hey, it's always optimistic, always bright, right?
Yeah, bright sunshiny days.
I love it.
Right?
Think of your name, and hey, what could be wrong? Here's a player tackled behind the net. The referee says play on. DU has possession in their own zone. 30 seconds of 4-on-4 skating this time. On the clock, they'll gain the center line and can't get around the defense. Good play there by Gruska as he knocked it off a stick. Kuhn is there as well. They're going to say a hand pass as Hilly gathered it in. It'll be a neutral zone face-off. Again, we welcome you to the Weber County ice sheet in Ogden, Utah, right here on the beautiful campus of Weber State University. If you haven't been here, we're perched right against or up on the mountain, pal. Not much higher you can go if you're going to build something.
No, not really. And there's some really beautiful views out of the windows here on that north end.
It's fantastic. Again, DU, they'll just slap the face-off into the Teton zone. The back play to Kuhn. He'll pick it up near corner and stretch it across the ice. Miss everyone. Should be an icing. And it is. 4 minutes in, it's 2-0. DU. Two shocking goals within the first minute of the game, just 30 seconds apart.
Yeah, but it looks like the Tetons have maintained their composure as they're still attacking.
Oh, pal, they're not out of it.
No.
I'm telling you, I've seen them battle. This will come cross ice with the puck on his stick. They rip it toward the net, and a kick save by Romril. He's finding his stride now as he's made a couple of good saves, and he'll settle in. This is picked up by Teeter. with plenty of minutes yesterday for number 18, Teeter. Hartman is on it as well. He'll dig it out of the skates, but they'll pitch it right back into the corner. Hustling after it is Tavonian. Tavonian, a couple of assists yesterday, as the Pioneers look to break out. Romriel zips it behind the net, then losing an edge is a teammate. That's Hoffman, number 3, and that means the Pioneers are going to hold the zone. Hoffman has a chance to regather. He'll spin away from the pressure and send it up along the hash marks, then scooped up high and out of play. That face-off squirts to the neutral zone. It's picked up by Mr. Sun. He'll send it across to his D partner. They go for the bank pass. That's too much. And another icing. Well, yesterday, we haven't had winter here all year. It's been dry, and now they decide to have snow and cold temperatures. It was quite a deal trying to drive 2 hours to get home yesterday, pal.
Oh, I don't doubt it. It didn't stop snowing here till almost 5 o'clock in the evening.
That was crazy. But a beautiful day today. No snow, a little bit of sunshine. And a nice place to be, but it is it is frosty and dry, buddy, I'm telling you.
I hope your asthma
it's going to kill me.
All right.
That's going to kill me. Here's Kiernan in the corner for the Pioneers. He's double teamed, but he'll come away with the puck regardless. They'll chip it out of the zone this time, and it'll come cross ice. And Serenkin, a beautiful pass as he moves it up, and with speed, Tetons into the zone, shot up over the crossbar by Landsverk. And now they'll convert side of the net. Oh, they almost jammed it in. And finally, Medeiros forced to make a big save, and he did. Now the Tetons will pick it up with speed. Working it there is Johnson. Dylan Johnson sends it up, and it's just out of the reach of Winkle. And that means it's going to be offsides. He had to reach back for the puck, and he put himself offsides. So how you doing, Val? Can you talk and keep score at the same time?
It's difficult. I'm having to think about it. Like I have things to say, and then I'm like, okay, I need to move the mouse here, move the mouse there, press it here. It's only one button, but it throws your mind off a little bit. I tell you what.
There's a centering pass, and that knocked down beautifully by Garrett to deny the opportunity as a wide open man waited. And the Pioneers 33, Zagurskis couldn't work around the defense. Here's another opportunity. They'll shoot a big rebound. Sat right in front of the tender, and DU did a good job to clear it out. It's Novi who played it well. Now some one-on-one opportunity for the Pioneers. They'll hold back and send one just wide of the net. As that was Dukas who zipped it just wide of the post. Pioneers are going to clear 2-on-1 if they hurry. No, they're late on a shift. They'll let it go, and that's picked up by Tavonian. He'll put on the brakes and come back near side. Kuhn's going to slap it into the zone, and now the Pioneers will drift back, or the Tetons will drift back and play some defense. They'll pick it up right along their own blue line, and then with a head up, gain the line 3 wide into the zone. They'll work there as Widacall pitches it back to the point, and it gets through the defense. They'll have to hustle now as Gandy charged after him, probably the fastest skater on the DU team. Tetons make a good recovery, though, and we'll just call him number 8. I'm not even going to try, dude. Goodness gracious. Forrest now for DU over skates, and he's ridden out of the play. But the Teton defense still there as DU is offsides. Oh, a turnover there, and that's picked up by Kaufman. He still holds the puck, wants to go behind the net, and Kuhn forces him into the corner. He'll ride him hard into the wall, then dig away at the puck. 2 Pioneer players there, and they'll work to maintain control. They do. They give it to Gandy. Oh, he looked to shoot, then wanted to go back door, and he just missed Kiernan. Good check there by Lincoln for the Tetons, and he can't clear the zone. It'll come right back in on Romariel. He'll make a kick save. Puck loose in the corner, picked up by the Pioneers. They look to go cross ice. That's intercepted. Here come the Tetons on a break. Line and shoot. The save by Medeiros. Late on a shift and nearly out of energy was Dylan Lincoln. And he still got a pretty decent shot away. A riser gobbled up by Medeiros.
Yeah, Medeiros picking up right where he left off yesterday against CU. Not allowing anything really to bobble around in front of him and making those glove saves when he needs to.
Good. I haven't seen him give up too many rebounds. He had one dangerous one here on that last shot, but he hasn't given many rebounds, and he hasn't given up a goal yet either. So the hot goaltender, Medeiros for the Pioneers. This is picked up by Folstad. He'll bounce it off the wall, but it's turned right back in to the DU zone. Now the Pioneers. Hilly swats at the puck, and DU's going to send it down the ice. Hustling after it there is Folstad, and he gets there just in time. Picking it up now is Hilly near side. And he's challenged, and the puck's taken away. Centering. Oh, and fatting on the opportunity. Number 29, Sirrett. He had a wide open net that far side and didn't get enough stick on the puck. That's Williams who finishes a check.
You know, from our vantage point, Steve, it's actually nice to see just how much the players are spread out. You can tell that each team is trying to use the extra width on this Olympic-size ice to garner their favor as far as getting pucks in, and players are taking the puck wide, trying to make an attack from the wide side and drive to the net. And it's really neat to see up here because you can really see that spread out.
Dude, I love it up here. It's a good place to broadcast from if we maintain our services. There's a kick save by Romariel, but it's held in near point. They'll rip it behind Romariel. The only player there is Forrest for the Tetons. He makes an errant pass, and that puck slapped right in on Romariel. He's forced to make another shot or save. Romariel been busy this morning in the first period, midway through. And the puck again behind Romariel. It gets through Forrest to the point, and they'll slap it right back in. He's forced to make a stick save. Relentless DU is just peppered Mr. Romariel here in the opening half of the first period. There's a nifty hip check that's going to jar the puck free for the Tetons. Now it's regathered, and behind the net, the Pioneers are going to pick it up. They'll have some room to work as they flip it to the neutral zone. Maybe should have carried it, and it's Kuhn who takes it. DU wanted a line change there. That's why they didn't carry. And the puck's still loose in their zone. Both teams chop away at it. They can't settle the rolling puck now. They will as it's settled by Lincoln. Lincoln rips it behind the net. Has a player there. He's tied up, but still has the puck on his stick. It's Mesick centers, and they can't kick it in. That's literally what they tried to do. A big old soccer kick, and they couldn't put it in. This will come to the point. It's held in by the big defenseman. That's Welticall. And Welticall off on a line change. And the puck will come to Kuhn. He'll send it into the zone, near side, behind the net. Only Pioneer players are there, and they've got control of the puck. They'll make a mistake here, though, and send it down. It'll be an icing, 9:05 left in the opening period. It's 2-0. DU scored 2 goals. One 30 seconds in, and another one 30 seconds after that. Two goals in 1 minute.
Yeah, and you know, ever since then, Romariel's looked really strong in net, Steve. Just like Medeiros, making those stops when they have to. And Romariel's doing a good job when he does give up a rebound. It's being sent to the sideboards or the end boards. And no time for a second attempt by DU.
So we've settled in. Mr. Romariel has. And it's Hoffman now behind the net. He's attacked, and the puck is loose, charging after it. Hoffman again. He'll have help from Forrest. He'll make a nifty pass off the wall, and that will allow the Tetons to break out, and a beautiful back check by Gandy. Nope, not Gandy. 26, that's Kukas. Kukas is on the puck right now for the Tetons with a head up. He'll bank it off the boards. That's intercepted and taken by the captain. That's Hilly. and he'll zip it into the Pioneer zone behind the net. Oh, he centers Williams, and there's going to be a penalty, and it's a trip.
Yeah, so this will be the first power play for Williston, and let's see what they can get set up here.
Williston in desperate need of a goal, I say. Since they're behind by 2 here in the opening period, they need some momentum. This puck will come to the point. They'll hold it in, send it into the corner. Now they'll come back to the point. It's played there by Garrett. He'll look and give it up. And Winkle with a nifty little back pass for Johnson. Johnson forced into the corners. He feels the pressure. Now he'll shoot. As he drifted his way right onto that faceoff dot. And Medeiros, the glove save. Now it's Johnson at the point. He'll play some catch, and it's stolen away. Oh, boy, looking for that short-handed break was Scandy, and they couldn't get him the puck. They do, however, clear it deep into the Teton zone. It's picked up there by Garrett, and the Teton players will make some changes. Then they'll drift it over. That's Zagurka, sends it over. He fanned on the pass, but it still made it. Then the dump-in attempt. Fanned on by Winkle, and the Tetons rip it down the ice. Only a minute left in the power play, and it's Williams who has it for the Tetons. He'll survey, look to the center, nobody there, and he'll rip it across the ice. It's dumped to the corner. He'll pick it up again as he upended a player. They'll hold it at the point, give it along the hash marks. This is Landsberg. He'll shoot in the rising shot off the glass behind the net. Forrest picks it up for Williston. Deep in the corner. They have the power play set up again. 30 seconds to work. Drifted into the corner. Williams now back to Forrest. Waits. Shoots, and he just missed the top corner. Behind the net again, the Tetons work. They'll send it out to the point. Now along the far hash marks. Drift into the circle. Straight away. Snap it toward the net. An easy stick save for Medeiros. Forrest has it. Only 10 seconds left in the power play. They zip it toward the net, looking for a tip in front. Was Zagurskis. The Tetons will clear, and the penalized player, Mr. Kiernan, out of the box. Both teams make some wholesale changes. And just 6 minutes left the opening period. They send it toward the near wall. Pioneers in the Teton zone, steal the puck. It's sent across by Kukas, and the Pioneers will tip it out of the zone. It's picked up there by Eisner. Or, I can't say his name. Enzer. There you go. Kuhn now for the Tetons. He'll spin around a man. He'll end up top of the circle. Wants the center. Forced off the puck. He stays in and able to punch it forward, but it's picked up by the Tetons. They're going to work now with a little bit of speed. Playing defense was Lincoln. He'll take a big chop at a man and jar the puck free on the slash. Then take a cross check as the player's upset for the slash, and that's what you get. You don't call the slash, the player's going to come back and give a cross check and take care of it himself. It wasn't a tiny slash either. That was a two-handed chop.
Yeah, that was a nice little whack on his arms there.
Pioneers, a nifty move there by Kaufman. He'll center it across to Gandy. A loose puck in front, and Romrill makes a save on a dribbling puck that was scooped up. They wanted to send it high and couldn't get it lifted. It's going to be a penalty here to the Pioneers. After the whistle, some extracurriculars. Not much, but it still ends up as a penalty. I think he took a shot to the head, and it was the retaliation that they called.
Yeah, the Tetons unable to really get anything going in their first power play. I'm sure they want to be able to control the power play a little more, keep it in their attacking zone, and get a few more shots on Medeiros. He wasn't really tested too much in that first power play, and I know the Tetons absolutely want to put some rubber on his pads there, hopefully past his pads. But let's see if they can get that done, Steve.
Hey, Dagan, happy to have you on the broadcast. Enjoyed the game today. And a shout out to Mr. Ball up there in Montana. You've been here every game, buddy. And you, like me, love hockey for sure. Forrest, a slap shot, tipped and it scores. They're either going to give it to Hilly. It may be the captain who tipped it in front. We'll wait for the announcement. And it's a power play goal, and right back into the game are the Williston Tetons. 2-1 now the score. This is Forrest who sends it over. Pioneers right back to the power play. They'll send one toward the net. And on the sharp angle shot, it sticked into the corner. Playing it there, the Tetons. It's still inside the zone. And behind Romeril, the Tetons will break out. The Tetons on another power play here for another minute and a half. And they make some changes, and they'll lose the puck as it rolls off the stick of Winkle. And the Pioneers will send it down the ice and give the opportunity for both teams to complete some changes here. Still a minute of power play time for the Tetons, and they'll come to work. Zagurska sends it over. Winkle over skates, and Gandy rifles it right back in to the Teton zone. They'll pick it up and gather it behind Romeril again. And the play this time is to the far side. Up the wall, they'll come right to the center of the ice. Loose puck bounces and cleared out by the Pioneers. The Tetons unable to get any possession time inside that Pioneer zone on this power play. We wind down the period, 3:13. Left in the opening period, only 30 seconds now with the man advantage. They'll try a cross-ice dump this time, and that's gloved down by Norder, and he'll clear the zone all by himself. Now a mistake, and here come the Pioneers into the zone and send it toward the net. He'll look for a penalty. None coming as Kaufman had a chance. Shorthanded, still 15 seconds left for the Tetons to work. And maybe one last break. No. Gandy surveys and keeps the player behind the net. Now they'll send it out, and it's Johnson. Has the puck on his stick. Straight away, the defense is there. He works around, and a rising shot over the crossbar and into the corner. Winkle has his stick lifted, and the puck comes to the neutral zone. The Tetons on the delay. Now they're good, but the Pioneers have the puck right at the center ice line, and a beautiful check as coming over was Johnson and jar the puck free. It's Sun who holds. His team on the delay. The flip looking for the cross-ice dump, but it's gloved down by Romeril. And the Tetons have it behind their own net. 2 minutes left here in this opening period. The pass intercepted and zipped right back in. Tetons will regather. It's number 6, Welticall. He'll pitch it up along the wall and held in by the Tetons. They'll dig it off the wall, look to center. No, the Tetons, but a player stumbling as he lost an edge was Welticall. And that means Norder's able to pick it up on the back play. They'll reverse direction and come near side. Loose puck still bouncing, and now it's gathered and settled by Ensor. Ensor sends it up, 2-on-2, the Pioneers. Into the zone, they can't get around the defensive Kuhn. He played it beautifully, and it's Forrest who has it now. Forrest comes near side. That pass out of the reach of everyone. Hustling after it, though. The USU players say you've got this. A little bit of voice in the clock. You've got it. So they're behind you, pal.
Yeah, thanks. It's a little more difficult than I was expecting to do both, but I'm going to try to do as best as I can.
Hey everybody, it's Lane, your camera guy and tech support. We're having a little bit of internet troubles, but I'm trying to get it figured out. And I scheduled a backup broadcast, and you can see that on our page. We haven't switched over to that yet, obviously, but if it comes down to it, I'll switch it over to the backup stream and run it at a lower resolution, so we won't have as many issues. But I think that we're just a little far away from the Wi-Fi router being up here. We tried to get a better angle for the championships, which it's a nice angle up here, but the internet issues are not great. So it looks like we're going good right now, but we do have a wireless T-Mobile hotspot that hasn't been working, but um, we might be able to fix that and switch to that and just stop dealing with the Wi-Fi altogether.
Welcome back. We're set here for second period action. Williston will work from left to right, and DU with the direction change from right to left, 2-1. Our score here at the start of the period, Williston able to climb their way back in with some good goaltending from Romrell after they gave up those 2 early goals. The ice has a player, but it's on the stick of Sun, and Sun turns it over. He'll have help, though, and it's still gathered by the Tetons. They'll hustle over with speed. Kraft forced to swat at the puck as the player was coming for DU. Rifling it into the zone, that's Ruben. Limited minutes in the tournament for number 28, Ruben, and he had a good shift right there. They'll bring the puck near side. Now it's Kraft or the Tetons. They'll send it cross ice off the wall, ask for the puck back. It's through, and it's picked up and worked back into the zone. Here's Norder, and he's offsides. All right, we've switched over. Forget Wi-Fi. Forget the hotspot. We're just running it off our own telephone hotspot now. And that's a Verizon hotspot, so I'm not sure how that I'll probably get a bill for $1,000 when this is all done, but hey.
Yeah, but you can bill them for some advertising. Try to offset that.
Maybe I will, but who cares? Here's a 2-on-1. It's going to be a 3-on-1 for the Tetons. Forrest sends it across, and the player had stopped skating and nobody's home. During our little technical difficulty there, we did have a goal by the Pioneers. It is 3-1. Sorry you missed that. The Tetons did have a breakaway and a fantastic save by Medeiros. And the Pioneers have control of the puck now in their own zone. It's Norder. And he'll send it out of the arena. Or off the ice surface, rather. The result is a playoff in the Denver zone.
Yeah, that third goal for Denver, not really sure how that went in. It was put on net, and it looked like it might have bounced off a player in front, but Romrell looked like he had position on it, and somehow it just ended up behind him.
A shot right along that red line, and it somehow found its way behind Romrell. Only 4 minutes off the clock so far in this second period, so we're just underway. And everything, there's Folstad, and way offside are the Tetons. They'll have to circle back. Zagurkis has it. Now they're onside, and he has it chopped off his stick, and they'll turn the other direction into the zone. Here's Bennett. He'll send it across. Gandy's in front. And we already mentioned the fastest player there on the DU team. Romrell's going to put a glove on it and hang on. Gandy again zips it toward the net. They'll try to wrap it around, and good defense there by Hoffman. He had to deny the wraparound attempt because the net was wide open.
I saw another mention about the clock. Just so you guys know, during that little technical difficulty, the clock was running, but it is right on right now, so we should be back. 15:08 on the clock here in the facility, and 15:08 on the clock online. So
perfect. Mezek to draw for the Tetons, and it's Hartman for DU. Hartman. But it is Mezek who wins it. And the Tetons just give it away in the neutral zone. Mezek knocked down and played forward by Sirrett. Loose in front, chip toward the net by Yak. Number 11, he had plenty of minutes yesterday. Romrell's going to cover the puck. Have a whistle. Yak played good minutes yesterday for DU. I'm telling you, that was an amazing game. That was a good game yesterday, CU and DU.
Yeah, it was. Back and forth.
That was exciting is what we should say. It was an exciting game yesterday. Fun to watch.
Yep.
Yak off the hash marks. It's banged by Sirrett behind the net. Picked up by Hartman. He'll spin away from the pressure. DU starts to buzz inside the Teton zone. It's held in by Kiernan. Kiernan deep in the corner, fans on the centering pass. And now the Tetons will clear the zone. They'll skate it out. Forrest. I think he wanted to go on the cross ice dump and ends up right on net, so we'll hold for a whistle there. And everyone wants to talk about it in front of the net.
Do you think they're trying to figure out if they want to go have lunch after this or not?
Yeah, probably. 7 of them there, and the goaltender had his input. They're probably down there saying, we can't do Taco Bell again, guys. No offense against Taco Bell. Just saying.
One of these teams will be going to nationals in a couple weeks.
Hey, how interesting would that be? I want to go to nationals.
I'd love to go to nationals.
Maybe I will go to nationals. It's Hartman. Looking for a pass in the neutral zone. It's intercepted by Williston State's Hoffman. He'll give it to Forrest, and his pass knocked down by Stevens. Now Stevens has the puck on his stick. No, it rolls off, and the puck's in the corner. They'll have some help, though. They'll send it toward the net and zip it off the outside of the cage. They center, and it's outside of the reach of everyone. Loose puck in front of the net. The puck just not going where people want it to go. There's a fan on the shot at the side of the net again by the Pioneers. A good check there from Hoffman. The puck is loose, but it's held in beautifully, then played with the high stick by Norder. Too bad. He did a good job to hold it in. Now the Teton players will play it there and pick it up with speed. Here comes Williams. He's into the zone. One move, and then he loses an edge. The puck just got a little far ahead of him. And too bad, he had an open man. Across the ice. Again, it's Hilly with the head up. Hilly's going to go straight away down the center of the ice, split the defense. But the third man was there. And that was the answer. He'll pick up the puck and send it out of play.
Yeah.
For the Tetons, well to call. Puts it behind the net, now circling and out of the corner are the Tetons. They'll send it across, snap it toward the net, and a big save. That may have hit a defenseman in front. Now a 2-on-1. Here come the Pioneers down the far side. They have a player across right in the center of the ice, shooting off the crossbar. Oh, gracious. They gave him the shot, and oh my, he let it fly.
Yeah,
and Novi just missed.
Yeah, he had a player there with him, had the option to shoot, but the defense there of the Tetons did a good job of splitting the two and kind of preventing and taking away that option, forcing that player to make that shot.
Desmond was there, screaming down the center of the ice. He couldn't get him the puck. He nearly put it in anyway. I mean, that was seriously off the crossbar. I think he dented it. He'll pick it up again, work it through the zone. Now it's taken away. Desmond does have it. A soft little pass. The open man will be able to skate now. He'll work it through the zone with speed. That was Kukas. His pass deflected, though. And the Pioneers try to settle. Now a race for the puck. Hustling after there, the Tetons player, Mezek. Mezek has the puck. He has a man. It's missed number 8 right in front. And his is the name I'm not even going to try to say. That's why I just said number 8.
Number 8.
I still haven't figured it out. There's too many consonants. I'm sorry, pal. I don't.
Let me see the spelling on that.
You're going to have to.
Zidnarsik. Zidnarsik.
I don't trust you, bro.
Oh, thanks.
There's a double team in the corner, and the Pioneers are going to come away with the puck. Denver, Gandy is challenged by Hilly, and the puck is free. That means the Tetons maintain control behind the net, though. Upcoming penalty. There's going to be an interference to the Pioneers, number 22, Gandy. And back to the power play go the Tetons.
Yeah, that's going to be their 4th power play. They've been able to capitalize on one of those thus far today. That came off a really good face-off draw, shot from the point. looked like it was deflected in front and went in. So let's see if they can put a little pressure on DU here with their 4th power play opportunity.
It's Hilly behind the net. They'll come to the point, and they'll go cross ice. Forrest straight away, send it far side. Top of the circle, still looking, and found on a pass. Forrest had to stretch out to hold it in. But the mistake lets the Pioneers clear the zone. Serenkin leaves it, and it's picked up by Hepburn with speed. No, that's 15, not 5. That's Williams. He's alone behind the net. That puck's chopped high, and it'll drop right in front of Williams. He'll send it across in the circle. It'll shoot, and that hits a defenseman, doesn't get through. It's taken by Serenkin. Forrest now tips it across. The puck hops the stick of number 19, Gruska. But Gruska's back on the puck. Second effort, it comes to Forrest. Forrest right along the blue line, straight away, snaps it toward the net, and that hit number 2, Stevens. But Forrest regathers the puck, sends it across, top of the circle. They'll shoot again, and a save by the tender. As he's in beautiful position, picked it up through a crowd. I'm telling you, Medeiros, man, he plays great hockey, and he's been hot this weekend for sure. There's a big check that upends. Zagurskis. And the Pioneers will have to set it up behind their own net. Only 20 seconds left in the penalty to Gandy. And now it's Forrest. A long shift for Forrest. A drop pass and a shot misses the net. It'll come to the near point, but it won't make it. And Denver has it. Some one-on-one play now. As working it forward is Novi. Novi tied up. And the puck will dribble to the far corner. Novi has had some good chances midway through the second period here. Winkle's going to lose an edge. It's going to be picked up by Norder. Norder wraps around the boards. Here's Gandy. He's out of the penalty box, makes a move, and it's a beautiful one. He's in front of the net. No, the second defenseman. What a poke check.
That was a good stick there.
On a fantastic play from Ken Garrett. Pioneers. Garrett again on the puck. He'll zip it toward the net. It'll come off the backboard, side of the net, picked up by number 12, Landsberg. Pioneers now center it, and they'll skate 3-on-2, gain the blue line, into the zone, shoot. And Romrill has it. He dropped it. The whistle had sounded.
Yeah, one of the things I've noticed in the second period here is Romrill is coming out of the net, playing the puck a little bit more. He did the same thing yesterday. That's, for me, from what I noticed of yesterday's game, is when Romerill's feeling confident, he's moving out, playing the puck a little more. You saw him do that long stretch pass to his forward up there. He came out to the faceoff dot and made that pass. And that's a sign that Romerill's feeling confident to me. And Medeiros on the other side, just staying square to the shooter and able to make those saves.
There's a comfortable dude if you want to look at one over here. Medeiros. he's comfortable as ever down there, buddy. I'm telling you. He's been hot all weekend. Gandy with the puck. He'll cycle it into the corner. Playing it there is Kaufman. Kaufman's still on it. Has a man at the point, but Kaufman's going to hold. He's at the point now. Snaps it toward the net. Romrill makes a save. The puck back in the corner. Off the blocker, danced off the wall, but it's tipped back into the corner. Played again. They want to dance out in front. And the defense was there. It was Kuhn, 17, who played it nicely for the Tetons. This is going to be picked up and skated through the neutral zone, looking to go cross ice for Lincoln. And that's knocked down now. The Tetons back on defense. Lincoln has the puck as two Pioneer players collide. Lincoln's still on it. He'll work his way around one man. He's into the zone, still holding, shoots, and through a screen, rebound. Lincoln 2 attempts, and he couldn't put it in. Gandy has it, and he'll just slap it high off the wall. It'll drop right at center ice. That's picked up by Mr. number 8. And an unfortunate bounce. The puck comes to the neutral zone. Picked up by Sun, 7:38. Left in the second period, it's 3-1. The Tetons a long pass there, and here comes Mr. Novi. Novi backhands one, a soft one, as a great back check from number 2, Ken Garrett. And he's saved the day a couple of times, has Mr. Garrett.
Yeah, he
in
helped
the
out
second period.
Yeah, he helped out his tender on that play, and like I was saying about Romero, as far as confidence, that puck just dribbled past the goal line there. He just reached back, pulled it to himself, and stopped play.
Novi stays on. He has the puck, backhands it toward the net, but it's intercepted by Forrest. Now it's Hilly off the boards, nobody there. But Pioneer players, it's Kukas. He'll come, and Forrest is going to intercept that one. He'll wait for the delay. He's onside now, and Forrest spins it over to the open wing, but nobody's home. And the Pioneers clear. That gets tied up in the linesman's skates. And now a break. Here's Kukas. 2-on-1 for the Pioneers. Shooting off the post! And another shot comes in from the point. And that's 2 posts. A crossbar and a post for Denver in the period. And a good shot from Kukas. This one gathered up by 28 Rubin. And another long pass. Here's Novi. Has Bennett. Can't get him the puck there on the delay. The trailer put one over the top of the crossbar. 15. Oh, Desmond, not Bennett. Bennett wears 19. It's Forrest, Hill center, and that's intercepted by DU. DU played that long stretch pass the entire game yesterday. They haven't played it today, and now they've switched it up, and it's worked twice in a row.
Yeah, it has. You know, I talked to the coaches right before the game about that very thing, and today, yesterday it wasn't working for them. Today, now they've switched to it, and it seems to get them those quick breaks that they were looking for yesterday. And let's see if they can make it capitalize for them.
We'll see if the Tetons make the adjustment. And right now, circling through the neutral zone, some beautiful crossover skating, and here come the Tetons. They're forced behind the net. It's number 19, that's Gerska. And Gruska. Eventually lost the puck, and the Pioneers will skate it in. Looking for the dump is Lug, number 27. Limited ice time for 27 Lug. But we have called his name a couple of times. It's Winkle for the Pioneers, or for the Tetons. His pass given away, and the Pioneers will give it right away. It's number 8 shoots and scores! Mr. number 8! What a shot. He just zipped it glove side, just inside the post. And I'm so sorry. Between periods, I'm going to go down and we're going to find out how to say his name. Dang it.
I'll take care of that for you, buddy. You can stay here. I'll find out exactly how to say it, because I feel bad because I probably butchered it yesterday. And you know, for all of you number 8, Mr. Number 8 fans, we'll fix that and we'll call it correctly.
Zendarsic, probably. Zendarsic, maybe. Hey, look on there. They'll tell you how to say it. Look on our Facebook. Someone, I'm sure, has commented. Oh, you did? Oh, you shut it off? You shut off comments? So it won't download. They're only doing up. Okay. We're going to escort an injured player off the ice. It's number 6. Well to call. Looks like he has a skate problem. He can walk all right, but has to have a skate fixed. 5 minutes left in the second period. It's Lincoln. Oh, and he has to avoid a big check. He's still tied up and then wrestled to the ice. That should be a penalty. What in the world? Sirrett just hog-tied him. Now a delayed penalty. It's going to come to the Tetons on a slash. Oh, my.
Lincoln lost his cool there a little bit.
Well, he was
held down on the ice.
Yeah.
I saw that.
He was ripped down to the ice, saddled, and then mounted almost, and ridden across the blue line. Crazy. So he retaliates with a big slash, and now he'll sit in the box for 2 minutes.
Denver with a rare power play so far today.
It's Gandy. His rising shot hits a player in front of the net. The Pioneers will gather it up. It's Novi. Novi straight away snaps it, and Romrill made a great save as he picked it up through a herd of people. It comes again to the point. They'll snap it toward the net. And Romrill again. This time he'll tip it out of play. That one off the stick of Johnson. Nope. Number 10, Tavonian. Gandy sends one right in on net, and Romrill pitches it to the corner. DU still a minute 40 to work. Man advantage right at the blue line. They'll send it across. It came outside. And that's Kaufman. He draws the puck back to his forehand just a little too much. Brings it across that big blue line.
So as we wait here, that third goal for DU was scored by number 14. That is Kaufman from number 22.
Gandy.
And that came at the 18:29 mark of the second period. Sorry, 18:29 on the clock. Correction.
4 minutes left in the period. Still a minute of power play time. As Lincoln sits in the box, Tavonian has it along the hash marks. He'll give it to Yak. He'll shoot, and it hits the shoulder of Romrill, who's in beautiful position there. It comes again to Yak. He'll shoot, miss the net. That was Tavonian, actually, and Tavonian sits straight away. Now it's Yak. He looks for Tavonian, sends it across. He'll help the puck into the corner. And they'll shoot and score. What a shot from right inside the face-off circle, and it's Gandy. What a rip.
And DU doing a good job of using the width of this ice, this extra 15 feet that they have, to move Romrill side to side and set up that shot.
They spent the whole power play inside the Teton zone. The Teton's in a hole. Lang, you put the score on the wrong one. Should be 4-1, or is it? Oh, it's 4-2. You're right. Yeah, you got it right. 4-2 the score now. And it's Williams. He'll cycle off the wall, looking for a teammate Forrest, but it's intercepted by Kiernan. Kiernan helps it along. So does Kukas, but it's too much. It's Hilly who's going to gather it up and try to clear. No, it's held in by the Pioneers. Bouncing puck. And it bounces just out of the reach of Desmond. This is Williams. He's got help on the defensive side from Weltikal, who's right back into play. Hilly has it poked off his stick, and Kukas sends it down. Weltikal helps it along. Now it's Williams. He'll give it to Forrest. Williams again has it. A nice pass to Hilly. Hilly makes a move, looks at the net, but the puck's out of his reach. It dribbles harmlessly to the corner. Hilly's tackled there, and the puck's taken away by Ansor. Ansor still has it. Throws one, had a man Yak, but put it behind him. Should be an icing. No, they wave it off. Yak's wiped out behind the net. And battling for it there, full stab. Now it's Sorenkin, a beautiful pass into the zone. A break for the Tetons, and it rolls off the stick of Gruska. Gruska sends it across, banging at it. Was number 33. That's the Gurskas, the Tetons. 3 or 4 opportunities right there in a row, pal. I'll tell you what, we have trouble with technology, and the whole thing gets out of control there. I couldn't even keep up with what's going on. I'm rattled. I need an intermission.
Well, we're about 2 minutes from there.
Oh, my. That was terrible. Grusk in the face-off circle for the Tetons. They'll battle for it in the corner. Ruska on it again, and upended hard was Hartman.
Got an injured player behind the play there, Steve.
Yep, that's Hartman. That was a rough check. And Winkle is going to sit in the penalty box. Oh, my.
Well, while we have a little bit of time here, just kind of catch up on all these goals here in this second period. So that first goal for DU in this period scored at 18:29 left on the clock, 14 from 22. Williston then had a goal at the 5:17 mark on the clock, and that was from number 8, Zidnarsik, unassisted. And then this last goal, power play goal from Gandy, scored by Gandy, assisted by number 10 and number 11. And that just happened a moment ago.
So Winkle, number 16, in the penalty box. I think they're going to call it an elbowing penalty. He's lucky to only get a 2-minute penalty as he put the hammer down on Hartman. Lincoln's got the puck, and he is checked by number 10, Tavonian, behind the net. Oh, my. Pay to play, says Mr. Tavonian. And the Tetons scoop it out of the zone. Tavonian has it again. A nifty move there at center ice, but he lost his momentum. He'll pick up some speed again, give it to Yak at the point. The Tetons will clear. Ruska causing all sorts of problems for Gandy, but he's into the zone. Gandy sends a cross ice pass. That'll miss everyone. And the Pioneers able to clear. Lincoln, a good play to stand in there. Now it's Tavonian. Nope, it's number 10, Johnson. Now Tavonian has the puck for the Pioneers. Tavonian, Hill center, Yak shoots and knocked down the defense. Still a loose puck in front. But it comes to Gandy at the point. He'll slap one toward the net, and that's off a defender as well. Pioneers keep the play alive as they hold the zone. Now it's going to roll out. Gruska needs a line change. He'll take it here as circling with the puck, and now with speed. Straight down the center of the ice. Here comes Kukas, and he scores.
Wow, what a nice play there by Kukas. Just skated right through the defense there with some crossovers. And picked a spot, took a shot, buried it.
And DU on a roll. 21 seconds left in the second period. 5-2 is the score now. And Kukas, goodness gracious, right through the center of the ice as he picked up speed, and then nothing held him back, and he scores as he beats Romrill. Kukas right back on it. He sends it deep. It gets through Romrill. It's Kuhn in the corner. Kuhn and Novi will battle for the puck there. He'll have help from Desmond. Desmond and Novi battle away. Kuhn, the only Teton player there. Forrest comes over. He'll pick it off the wall, and Forrest has the puck. He looks to break out. Only a second left. The horn will sound, and thank goodness it's second intermission. 5-3. Denver on top of Williston. So we get set here for third period action. It's 5-2. Denver on top of Williston. And a relentless second period for Denver. Gave him a cushion. We'll see if Williston can get themselves back in. That's knocked down by Welticall. Slapped behind the net. Picked up by Novi. He'll play it off the wall. Knocked down by Kuhn. And kicked to the neutral zone by Denver. It's Forrest who spins with the puck in the neutral zone. He'll drift it in. Across the blue line, but Novi has it on his stick. He'll turn it over to Welticall. Welticall slap it off the boards. And the Pioneers kick it right back in. Welticall's going to skate it this time. He'll skate it from his own zone. Gain the blue line. One hand on a stick behind the net. Look out in front. Nobody there. The play's behind the net. They'll play it there. Try to jam it in, and it's cleared out. Forrest holds it in, though. And at the side of the net, it's Winkle. Winkle will play it. He's challenged by Sun. They can't clear the zone. Serenkin holds it in now on the second effort. Here come the Pioneers. Straight away, it's Kukas. He'll shoot this time. A save by Rankin. That's the second time Kukas with speed down the center of the ice. Zagurska sends it over. It's knocked down by number 5. That's Norder. But he sends it too far. That's an icing. We're just underway here in the third period from the rafters at the Weber County Ice Sheet. Home of the Ogden Mustangs. And tell me what that is, pal.
The ice sheet at Ogden.
No, I know what the ice sheet is. Tell me what the Ogden Mustangs are.
Oh, they're a team in the Western States Hockey League. It's a junior Tier 2 team.
Okay. And who do they play in that particular league?
They're going to play against another team here from Utah. It's the Utah Outliers. They play against Colorado Eagles. They'll play against the
I see.
Other teams out here in the West primarily. They're the Western States actually ventures a little bit further east, but down in Texas, Louisiana.
Okay.
So
that's
kind of
a big area, buddy.
Yeah, the Rocky Mountain region is pretty much what it is.
Does Idaho have a team? McCall, is that?
Yeah, the Idaho are they used to be called the Junior Steelheads, and now I believe they are called. Give me a second on that. I haven't thought about that in a while, but as soon as I can remember what they changed their name to, I think it's the Hawks or something.
And the teams are made up. The players are made up of younger kids. Is that what it is?
Yeah, 16 to 20, typically the age. Player, a lot of kids aren't quite ready for that until they're about 17 or so. But
all right.
After that, they come play college here with these teams like this in the ACHA.
Nice, pal. Winkle off the wall, but it's intercepted by the Pioneers. 2-on-2 into the zone. They'll charge forward. It's Kaufman still on his stick, and his rising shot over the crossbar, and it'll wrap around all the way down the ice. Hustling after it is Norder. He'll pick it up, put on the brakes. He's challenged. They'll come across to Gandy. He'll backhand it out of the zone. Now it's Bennett. He has it poked off his stick. But it's Gandy who recovers. Makes one move. Shoots off the post. What a rip. Gandy, what a stick handling show that was.
Not the first time we've seen Gandy stick handle past some players tonight, Steve. Already has a goal, at least one goal on the night.
There's Kuhn. And Zadarsik heads to the front of the net. Kuhn's going to fan. Should be a 2-on-1 for the Pioneers, but Kuhn recovered nicely and denied the extra man advantage. Rubin plays the puck deep, heads to the front of the net. They try to send the puck in, and it's intercepted, and it's going to be skated out of the zone. Welticall has it. He'll give it to Zadarsik. Zadarsik pokes it forward. He needs a line change. And the Pioneers, an errant pass there. Should be an icing. They had the Tetons on a line change.
Yeah,
and
Steve,
that won't make the coach happy, will it?
No. And I was down by the locker rooms in between periods and saw a couple of the Tetons players just kind of gathering themselves between stanzas, and they look like a determined group. They're down by 3 right now, and I look for them to press Denver in this period, try to make up that 3-goal deficit.
Williams controls the actions for the Tetons. He'll spin it into the corner. Hilly has it. Hilly behind the net for Forrest. Forrest surveys, looks, shoots and scores. What a shot! Oh my, from right at the bottom of the circle. He goes far post and in.
That's a good sharp angle or wide angle shot there from Forrest. One at a time. As a coach, that's what you're saying. One at a time, one goal at a time. Keep pressing.
Kiernan sends it in. He's checked. Hard, but made the play. Johnson scoops it high. It's going to drop right in front of a teammate. But good defense by Novi. Now Novi has the puck. He'll skate it forward. On defense, Johnson. The pass comes across. Kick save. Rebound. And lifting the stick was Johnson. He's had a heck of a shift already. Zagurskis, number 33, on it now. He'll drift it forward. It'll end up in the corner. Picked up by Johnson. He puts on the brakes to avoid the check and gives up the puck. Picked up now and worked forward by Novi. Novi sends it right to the center of the ice. A good check, and Zagurskis has it. He'll spin with the puck in the neutral zone. Carried across the blue line. Still holding. Top of the circle. Shoots! And that may have hit the goaltender right in the mask. DU kicks it dangerously off the Tetons kick it dangerously off the wall. They essentially centered the puck for the Pioneers. Now a battle ensues along the wall. It's going to be the Tetons number 8. Zdarsik had the puck, then lost it. Hustling into the zone is Kuhn. Icing, says the official. And a little bit of physical play picking up here in the opening moments of the third period. There's a loose puck. Gandy without a stick. He just swats it with his hand out of the zone. A great play by Gandy. He'll change now. And pick up a new stick. Tetons in the corner with the puck. It's the captain, Hilly. Hilly looking for Forrest, out of his reach. Puck will squirt to the neutral zone. Williams has it now. He'll play catch with his D partner, who makes a move, now skates it forward. It's Sarankin. Sarankin loses control of the puck. And DU on the counter. Their pass out of the reach of everyone. And now it will be Yak who plays it right at the center ice line, near side. Shoots one in. They want a face-off inside Williston zone, and they'll get one here with 14:44 on the clock. A 2-goal lead, plenty of time still for Williston to react, put themselves right back in this game.
Yeah, they look to be pressing pretty hard right now. A lot of speed they're carrying.
Yak will fan on the shot and then tie up a man nicely with a stick to avoid a break. And it's Hartman who has it. He can't center, though. It'll come across Winkle. Waits for the puck. Now he has it. Backhands it off the wall beautifully in stride. The Pioneers into the zone. Look, shoot! And a glove save. As Johnson rifled it toward the net. What a save by the tender. Winkle keeps it in. Zagurskis has it in the corner. It'll squirt free and right along those far hash marks. The Pioneers scoop it high. Hartman's going to glove it down. He's challenged by Novi. He'll go cross ice. Now they come back. That's out of the reach of Winkle. And it's right back in possession of Zagurskis, number 33. He'll give it to Winkle. Winkle's going to cross with some skaters, but he puts him offside still. And as he crosses that blue line, upended was number 5, Jake Hepburn, and he was laying on his back in the zone. It's an offsides. Hepburn punches the puck deep, and it's played by Landsberg. And now Kuhn sends it toward the net. That's knocked down by Hepburn and rolls lightly to the defense. Williston stacked in the offensive zone, and then a late slash comes in and no penalty. Maybe it was, keep an eye on that guy, Gandy. Slashed Kraft right in front of the net. They'll shoot, and Medeiros makes a save. He'll lose a goal stick now, but his teammates scoop the puck high through the neutral zone with speed. It's Gandy in the corner, has the puck, scoops it behind the netminder. Romeril, and now Forrest. He'll leave it for Hilly. Hilly can't get his shot through. And it's Williams and Hilly now in the corner. Behind the net, number 8, Kiernan. For DU, he's challenged by Forrest. Forrest jars the puck free. It comes off the wall. Pioneers, or Tetons, have it. There's some nifty stick handling and upended a player. Looking for a penalty, number 15, Williams, none coming. And the Tetons will make a change. No, it's swatted off a stick on a nice offensive check. And then a shot and a save by Ramaril, and that's going to keep the Tetons in the game here, as that was a great save. Hilly throws a check, and the puck's pitched up and out of play. Couple of players there for the Tetons wanted penalties. Kraft and then Williams, and no whistle. The referees say play on.
Yeah, I was watching Kraft as he was skating off after he took that slash, and he was not a happy camper.
No, and he legitimately did have an argument. The other one was kind of soft, but Kraft did have an argument for a slash.
Absolutely.
And with the extra effort winning the faceoff is Zadarsik. And now Zadarsik, he is hurt.
Yeah, he took that check in that corner, and if he doesn't have a broken leg, I'm going to be surprised, because the knee of the Denver player, obviously not on purpose, but connected right with the lower part of his leg, and he came up grabbing that leg right away.
Yep, immediately.
Let's hope he's all right. He's not putting any weight on that leg or on the bench.
And he's behind the bench for some extra attention. Neutral zone faceoff. And it's Hoffman who gathers it up for the Tetons. Hoffman surveys, banks it off the wall in stride, chipping it forward is Hepburn. And the Pioneers send it right back out. Hoffman zips it in behind the net. And it is Medeiros who sets it up. Medeiros, his pass intercepted. It'll come right in on net. Medeiros makes an easy save there. And the puck's along the wall, picked up by Novi. He's had a lot of minutes tonight, has number 12, Novi. Novi's on it again in the corner. He centers, right on stride, and a glove save by Ramaril. Telling you what, pal, Ramaril's been hot.
Yeah, he's been on it. I mean, I know they're down in the game, but that is not due to the fault of Romeril. He's been.
He's made some fantastic saves.
Yeah.
Well to call with speed. His pass intercepted. Now it's Kuhn who picks it up.
Now we got an injured player for DU, but he's back up on his feet. That's number 10 for Denver.
Tavonian, he stays in the play. It'll come to his side. Tavonian a little tender. The centering pass, and the puck sits right in front of the net and then sent out by the Pioneers. Welticall has it. He'll wrap it off the wall into the zone. Charging after it is Winkle. Winkle behind the net. And Zagurskis is going to help. Needs to come to the point, and now he will. Comes to Welticall, right back in. And on net. And Medeiros is going to hang on. We reached the midway point of this third period. 5-3. It's a 2-goal lead for the Denver Pioneers.
Yeah, Tavonian took that hit just inside the blue line, and kind of like Narsik for the Tetons, immediately holding onto his leg, but able to get up and skate off.
Sarenkin holds it in nicely, and Williams has it. No, it gets through him. Forrest is going to hustle over. He'll play it in the corner for Williams. Looking back for Forrest. It's intercepted. And good defense by DU. Sirrett, who's played well, on the forecheck. He's in deep. His team will hold it in. And Sirrett, still, side of the net, has the puck. Sirrett still holds. He'll send it to Yak behind the net. Send it right out in front. And on the backhand, Hoffman can't get a shot away. Hoffman ridden into the wall by Forrest. DU tries to come cross ice. They'll shoot! Does the puck knock down at the defense? It ends up right on the stick of Hoffman. And a save by Romeril.
Romeril in good position there once again.
I'm starting to feel a little anxiety for the Tetons, buddy. Williston needs to put one in right here.
Yeah, time's running short. They've got less than 10 minutes, just under 10 minutes to play in this third period. They've got a little bit of a hole to dig out of.
I haven't seen Lincoln, number 9, for a while for the Tetons. Oh, there he is. Lincoln with the puck. It's knocked to the corner. He'll have some help from Mezek. Mezek and Lincoln in the corner. Battle away. They'll jar the puck free. It's at the side of the net and then scooped out of there all the way to the wall where Desmond has it. He scoops it high in the air. And that's picked up by Johnson on the other end of the ice. Slapped right back into the zone. It's going to be picked up there by Hoffman. And now it's Norder. He'll lose control of the puck. 2-on-2 into the zone. The Tetons, they try to drag it back as Gerska looked to make the move, and it was poke checked nicely off of his stick. Johnson circles in the neutral zone, and he'll give it to Winkle right along the blue line. Winkle just waits, sends it in front, and tipped by Johnson. And the save by Medeiros. Loose puck in the corner. Johnson comes over it again. Hepbur's going to, or Norder was there for the Pioneers, and that'll roll down right on net. And Romeril just plays it to a teammate, side of the net. They'll come out and skate straight away. Pitch it over along the wall. And a nice play there on defense by Bennett as he wipes out a man, but the Tetons maintain control right in front, and a save by Medeiros. Puck loose behind the net. And Bennett gathers it in, throws it off the wall. Here's, what is his name? Gandy. And a turnover inside the zone. They'll center it, and that's tipped away. And now picked up in the corner by the Pioneers behind the net. They chip away at it. Kuhn a little too much, and Sun has it. He'll center. And a backhand just wide of the net. Hustling in is number 10, Tavonian. But it's Kuhn for the Tetons who has the puck. Zagurskis has it now right at the center ice line. They'll drop it. Zagurskis is open. Straight away, Kraft can't put one on net. It's knocked down at the defense, 2-on-2. Hustling back his Son. The defense is there. Son, a rising slap shot. Yak will hustle over, and he's nullified on a good check by Fulstad. Kraft right at the blue line, holds it in, backhands it toward the net. Hustling after it is Hepburn. Hepburn wiped out of the play on a good check. Now Kraft. Oh, don't give him a penalty on that. That's a good hit by Kraft. Oh, my.
So during the past, we haven't had a whistle in over 2 minutes. And one of the things I've noticed from Denver is the Tetons are trying to press and get that next goal is Denver's done a pretty good job of team defense, overall team defense. And, I'm hoping for the Tetons' sake, they can penetrate that defense. And as far as Denver's concerned, they're just playing a defensive game right now. Of course, you get your opportunities and you take them. But now their offense is going to be on display with a power play here.
There's another save by the Tetons goalie in front. It's Sepinen. Thank you, Kirk Leet, who tells us they made a goalie change. See, I need help. What are you doing, man? They changed the goalie on the Tetons. You're supposed to be helping me. Gruska behind the net. He's challenged. Shorthanded are the Tetons. For 2 minutes, 6:35 left in the period. The Pioneers carried into the zone, wait for the trailer, snap it toward the net. Walker saves Sepinen. Tetons rip it right back out. And they'll make some line changes here. Picking up the puck is Kukas, and he'll give it to Gandy. Gandy comes near side. Yak has it poked off his stick, but he has help from Kukas, and Kukas is going to skate it forward, losing an edge. The D for the Tetons and the goalie, Sepinen, made a save. There's another long pass, and short-handed. Tavonian played some good defense as the Tetons trying to stretch out. And they've done it twice. That long pass is connected, and here's Yak, has it poked off his stick in the neutral zone. Tavonian regathers. Only a half a minute left in the penalty to Kraft. That puck is high and up in the air. Now picked up a 2-on-1 for the Tetons if they hurry. It's Winkle. Waits, sends it across in the skates of a teammate, Johnson. He couldn't get a shot away, and it's Tavonian who picks it up for DU. That's taken away and sent across and tipped out of the zone by Gandy. Again, it's Winkle who tries to counter on a mistake by the Pioneers in the zone. And it's Forrest who's on the ice now. The penalty has expired. Kraft is out of the box. And picking it up is Lug. .440 left in the game. The Tetons need a score to get back in.
They absolutely do, Steve. And time's running short at this point. You know, they're on pins and needles on their bench looking for the next goal, just trying to dig back here. And haven't been able to get too many shots on Medeiros to test him.
Stevens will skate it. He'll send it in on Sepinen. And it's Hoffman for Williston. Now Zagurskas. He'll need help, and it's poked off his stick. Kukas has it, but the captain, Hilly, will pick it up and circle in his own zone. Some crossover skating. He gains some speed, chips it forward. Zagurkas is going to have to hustle, but Hill's on it first. Hill throws a check. Zagurkas has the puck. Wants to walk out in front. Has a teammate. Can't get the puck there. And it comes to the point where Kuhn waits. Along the hash marks, now deep in the corner. Hilly hustles over, throws a check, and Hilly upended. What a collision there as Kiernan saw him coming. And Sepinen has the puck. Garrett wants it. It's out of his reach. Now Garrett has the puck. Through the neutral zone, Garrett's going to skate in. Look at the net, shoot, and a blocker save by Medeiros. He's on it again. Back pass. They try to jam it in. Hilly scores! And the Tetons are back in it.
Yeah, they got 3 minutes and 16 seconds here to keep digging, and I think they just found something that's going to work for them. You get that first shot, you want to force a rebound, and then knock in that second or third shot. Because the way Medeiros has been playing yesterday and today, it's going to take more than one straightaway shot in order to get it past him.
Well, and Hilly, what a fantastic shift, and that's why he's the captain. He got hammered in the corner by Kiernan, and he stays right in it and scores the goal. Kuhn on the defensive side pitches it up for Mezek. Mezek chips it into the zone. It's Lincoln who charges in. He'll finish a check. The puck loose in the corner, held in, now drifted back in behind the net. Lincoln stretches out, but it's taken away from him as Einzer has it. Now along that far side, they'll kick it right back in. It's picked up right there by Zadarsik. It'll come to Gandy. Gandy off the glass and down the ice. Icing.
Seems to be a little bit more jump in the Teton skates here after that goal. Played about 30 seconds since it, and for the most part, it's been down.
Buddy, that was their best shift of the game there.
Yeah, I would agree with that, absolutely.
Williams for the Tetons will glide in. And this will be skated by Einzer. It'll come to the point, Gandy. Second effort he clears, but it's taken by Williams. Williams for Hoffman. Off the boards, nobody's there except Teton players, or Pioneer players. Pioneers into the zone, poke checked off his stick. Gandy a one-timer and a save! It hit a defenseman in front, and Sepinen makes a save. Wow.
Yeah, he had to look behind him. He's got black pads, and it's kind of hard to see where the puck is. But after he made that stop, he definitely took a look over his left shoulder to see if the puck was dribbling behind him.
It hit Dalton Johnson, a teammate, in front. And Sepinen stays with it. 2:25 to play. And another face-off win for Williston. They'll give it away to Yak, though. A battle will ensue. Straight away. They'll shoot and score. What a shot. It's Sirrett. From right between the circles. He'll rifle it into the net. And it's 6-4. DU.
DU showing a lot of determination today. They just had that goal scored on them, about a minute ago. And then the shift following that was all down in their end. And somehow Denver finding the jump to get it down and get the puck in the net to force a 2-goal deficit now for the Tetons. They've only got 2 minutes left, Steve, to get this thing tied up here.
DU holds it in. Then off the boards and down the ice. Sun will gather it up and on the backhand. He'll pitch it forward where Kukas waits for it. He'll send it all the way in. Sepinen sets it up for Kuhn. Then it's Lincoln. Now back to Kuhn. And they wanted Lincoln to carry that puck with some speed. And he was denied. Now they're into the zone. Wind and shoot and fan on a shot. Easy clear for Denver. Minute and a half. We'll keep an eye on the goaltender here. See if they pull him out and make a change. Nice pass off the boards. Williams gathers it up in stride. He'll circle in the neutral zone, make a move, try to split the defense, and it's poked off his stick beautifully by Kiernan. Deep in the corner. They'll look to center. It comes cross ice. Snap it toward the net, and what a save. Through a screen. The puck's loose in the corner. Hilly's going to pick it up. Hilly again on it. And Williams helps. The Tetons unable to hold the zone. A minute left. It's an empty net for Williston. That puck all the way up on the blue line. Sent in. Williams had the puck in his skates. DU sends it toward the net, and a score on an empty netter. And count that one. Bennett. And DU has punched their ticket to the national tournament. They're going to Columbus, Ohio.
Yesterday at the end of the second period of their first game, I wouldn't have said they were going to Columbus, Ohio.
No.
But they've rallied. They had to have had a lot of confidence after coming from behind those 3 goals, scoring 4 unanswered yesterday, coming out quick, scoring 2 fast in the first minute, and they've led this game. They haven't trailed at all in this game.
I'm just surprised that Williston stayed in and made it the contest that they did. I mean, you give up 2 goals in the first minute of the game. Oh, my.
Yeah, and they've done a great job today. I mean, I know the score is a 2-goal deficit plus an empty netter. I don't typically count those as a goal against. Obviously it goes on the scoreboard. But as a team, you pull your goalie to try to generate some offense. But you got to hand it to Williston. They battled. They brought it to within 1 with 3 minutes left on the clock. And, at that point, if I'm Williston's coach, I'm going, we're in this, boys. We can get this done. And then Denver comes down. They score another goal. They bring it back to 2. And
you know what? I've seen teams that, they give up 2 goals in the first minute of a game. It's over. They never come back. What I'm saying is Williston. It's demoralizing, and they stayed with it and made it. a really good game.
Yeah, they have. It's been a fun game, Steve.
Only a half a minute. And it's Lincoln who has the puck. Circles behind Sepinen, and then a pass out of the reach of everyone. They'll say play on as Sun will send it down the ice. Kuhn's going to gather it up. Only 15 seconds left in the game. And now 10. Williston still skating 3-2-1. They'll send a slap shot toward the net. The horn will sound, and DU is going to Columbus. And I'll tell you what, the goaltender change that DU made, from that moment on, they've been a different team.
They absolutely have. And
I don't know anything about their other tenders, but this guy here, when they put him in, been a different hockey team.
Yeah, they kind of showed a little more jump in their step after Medeiros went in, and that was yesterday, and they rode it all the way through today. And like I said, my hat comes off to the Tetons who put forth a very valiant effort in today's game. Just unfortunately for them, unable to finish the job, and unfortunately they're going to go home, and
there you
Denver
have it.
moves on.
So we're going to go ahead and shut this one down. For those of you interested in the next game, it's UNC versus Dakota College Botno. We'll shut this one down. The other game is on the schedule. We'll go ahead and take about a half-hour break and be back with that game. The winner going to Columbus. For my son Lane on the camera and Mitch, the color guy, I'm Steve Coleman. Good night, everyone.